Hello and welcome to this week's Tyler Talks. I'm Tyler Tolman. I'll be with you all week. Oh, okay. To the question. So I have Kalinda from Sydney asks the question, why is it that I get bloated and feel sick when I eat fruit? And that's a really good question. And my response to that would be, your digestive system is probably backed up. Think of fruit as a food that's easily digestible, typically sits in the stomach for maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, which is a fairly short amount of time compared to everything else. So it's easily digestible, it hydrates the body, it moves through the digestive system very quickly. Now, if you have an accumulation of plaque or an accumulation of buildup or foods or things that aren't moving well through your digestive system and you eat some fruit, that fruit wants to move, but it can't move, and then it starts to ferment, and then you have an issue of feeling bloated because you have a fermenting process happening. And the reason it would make you sick is that fermenting process will start to hopefully get things to move around, but it could cause for toxins to release and things to happen to where you really don't feel good. So in this case, what I would recommend is some serious colon cleansing, potentially doing some colonics, potentially getting my colon cleanse. I have a 4-day colon cleanse, and you take a tablespoon of this stuff into some water and stir it up, and it's like psyllium. It's different fibers that help clean the digestive system out. If your digestive system is really bad, you may need to do it for like 30 days. And what I'm saying here is there's a process where you can do it for 4 days, but you're doing it every couple hours, and it's all you eat for the 4 days. You drink a lot of water, a lot of juices and things of this nature. Or you could do it over a 30-day period where you do it maybe once or twice a day, and you start adding in more fibrous foods. Now, if the fruit is making you feel bloated and sick, you can maybe move into more fibrous vegetable foods, salads and things that have a lot of roughage to help clean out your digestive system. A lot of people experience symptoms of sickness when they eat fruit, and that's because fruit is a cleaner. When you eat fruits, they essentially clean the body out. There's a lot of really good fibers, there's antioxidants, there's vitamins, there's minerals, there's all these good things that go through and start to scrub and clean our bodies out. They really are one of the body's best cleaning mechanisms, with all different types of fiber, from apples, oranges, pears. There's different kinds of fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber, that work on different things, scrubbing and cleaning and getting everything out. So if you're having a lifestyle, eating a diet that is slow moving and causing congestion, then eating fruit is going to cause some issues. But it's not the fruit that's the problem, it's the other foods you're eating that aren't moving through the digestive system, or it could be that you're stressed and the digestive system is slow. It could be a multiplicity of things. But the best thing to do is go through some serious colon cleansing, maybe even having colonics done. Maybe even after colon cleansing, going through a week or 2 weeks of juice fasting just to give the digestive system a break, let it heal. The juices will come in also with some fiber and loosen things up. Maybe doing another colon cleanse after juice fast, then you'll really see a lot of stuff come out. And then really look at making some sustainable lifestyle changes. Eating a lot of fresh fruit first thing in the morning, maybe your greens and salads and different things in the afternoon, and then having whatever you like for dinner. And the reason I say that is there's 3 cycles the body goes through. One cycle starts in the morning from 4 a.m. to noon. That's called the Elimination Cycle. So our body's eliminating and wants to eliminate when you first wake up all the way to noon. So the best thing we could do is support that elimination process. Drink a lot of water and you eliminate by urinating. Eat a lot of fresh fruit or juices and things like that, and that'll help us eliminate through the digestive system. Doing breathing exercises, or a form of exercise that gets you breathing deeply, helps us eliminate through the lungs. And then also through the skin. If you're sweating, you're eliminating a lot of toxins through the skin. If you can push these 4 channels of elimination, first thing in the morning, you're supporting your body optimally between those hours of 4 a.m. and noon, when our body is meant to be eliminating. From noon to 8 o'clock, our body is supposed to be appropriating. So that's when you bring in the foods that are harder to digest, that require all these digestive juices and things to happen, which is going to be your greens. It's going to be maybe sandwiches or wraps. It's going to be vegetables. And I don't recommend, eating too much fats or eating things that'll slow you down because it is midday. And then I would say for dinner, around 6:30 is when you have your biggest meal. And, kind of doing whatever it is you're doing, hopefully somewhat healthy. But essentially trying to eat before 7 o'clock, because essentially we want to have all that food out of our stomach and into the small intestine by 8 o'clock. Because at 8 o'clock our body starts into assimilation. And we're assimilating all those nutrients through that long pathway through the small intestine and then the colon, and then hopefully the next morning or sometime that early next day, it's evacuating during the elimination process. I hope all that makes sense. So again, there's 3 levels in the morning, which is elimination, appropriation afternoon, and then assimilation after 8 o'clock. Support those things, you'll be doing great. Clean out the digestive system, get into a healthier way of living, exercising, breathing, getting out in the sun, live healthy, be happy. Thank you very much. Fruit is your best friend. Eat as much as you can. Eat it in the morning hours. Separate it from the other things. You'll be doing absolutely fantastic. And last thing I'm going to say is don't take it as gospel. Those are kind of some basic guidelines. See how you go. Test things out and let me know.